Making some chorizo this morning and some omelets. That bump over there is my wife sleeping. She's not up yet, but we are. We made some coffee this morning. By we I mean me. And now I'm making some chorizo and cheese and salsa omelets. Norman's going to show you the world, what it looks like this morning in this beautiful place.
It is. This is our first little island in the... Is this the San Juan Islands?
It is.
Oh my God. Susha of the San Juan Islands. Sun coming up over there.
I wanted you all to know that my mom died this last week, and so I'll be traveling to Wyoming for her funeral. Next week, the video will be a little bit different. It's going to be a Norman video where he teaches you how to splice double braid. Then we'll be back to our normally scheduled MIG videos with some more sailing videos as we prepare to sail down the coast. Okay,
I think there's a fog bank rolling in over there. It sure looks like it. That'd be crazy. I don't know if you can see there's a fog bank way out there somewhere. Rolling in or something. I don't know.
That would be good. Man. Do the reefing lines.
We'll do our reefing lines.
So we
that's
can
true.
actually use the mainsail
So we
tomorrow.
can, yeah. We'll do some mainsail reefing. And Topher's going to the top. What were you going to the top for? Oh, the
Fix this stupid little
deal.
deal.
Windex. I think it's a Windex. Is that what it's called? The little arrow with the square things. Anyway, so that's the plan for today.
Right on. Here we go. I got the butter for my omelet. I don't know if you guys know about these little whiskey whiskers. But they're pretty cool. See? They work really good. And all you cookie chef people out there, I know some of you are probably going to tell me how to cook eggs. Feel free. I'm telling you, I'm pretty good at it. This is Norm's 3-egg chorizo cheese omelet. We got ourselves some Mexican cheese. It's Mexican cheese, see? Shredded taco cheese blend. And we got chorizo, and we got roasted habanero salsa, salt and pepper. We already did our coffee and our French press. Ooh, look at that. Look at it go. Oh man, it's a little high, but I can't, this thing does not turn down. It's kind of a pain in the butt actually, so you have to do what you have to do. And no, I'm not an awesome chef like my son who could just flip this. If I flip this, there'd be egg all over this whole boat. So keep it off the heat, because the heat, I can't turn that thing down. So now I'll turn it off. Now I'm going to flip it just a little. Look at that. There we go. And it's off now. Okay, Norman.
Got a little stand thing. I thought you did.
Huh?
I thought you had a little three-legged stand thing.
Oh, I do. I don't have it here. There it is.
There it is. There.
All right, Norman.
All right.
First bite. Let's see.
Thank you so much. Thank you, doctor.
Oh, you might want to let that cheese melt, I guess. I don't know. It'll melt in your mouth.
It'll melt in your mouth. It's like M&Ms. Speaking of M&Ms, I got a whole bunch of them back here.
That good?
Very good. Very good. Good job.
Right. Captain Topher. Chef Topher. Signing out. Norman is going to explain something that might actually come in handy. Maybe our channel will actually help somebody with something. So we, Norman, yeah, which normally we don't. But yeah, if you have a rivet that's the wrong size for what you're doing, Norm's come up with a way to change those rivets, alter them, and make them work. It's what we did for the mast steps to make the mast steps actually work. So here is the process. Norm, you want to explain it?
Okay. Right now we have a rivet that's, say, too long for what we're doing, because if you go to pull this like a normal rivet gun will pull this rod out, well, it's going to break before it tightens up inside the mast. So then your whatever you're riveting on will be loose. So what we're doing is putting the rivet. See, if you don't try to use your rivet gun and pull this rivet up to the inside here, where it's going to suck it up tight against the mast, that little ball that's coming up inside this rivet will break, or this rod will break, and then your little thing's not going to be tight. So we're going to shorten this part of the rivet, so it's going to look like this in a little bit. So if your rivets are too long, you can shorten them. I did it on my mast steps, and we did it on Topher's as well. So I know it works.
And this little cheek block that we're putting up is for the lazy jacks, and obviously it's very thin here. There isn't much there, so we needed really short rivets in order to rivet this on.
And we didn't have any, so we're going to do this.
So we're making them.
So what we're going to do now is tap the little pull rod outside of this head of this rivet deal. So.
One of these portable vices is awful handy to have on a boat.
So you just tap that into that, and it comes right out of there. So then you're just left with this. So then we'll put this in the vise. We'll make this one a little bit longer than we did them others. You don't want to tighten it up too bad, because you'll make it unround and everything. So
he's got that on the vise.
There, and then I'll hold this, and Topher's going to cut it off.
And I'm going to use the perfect tool for that. Because we're working with such a precise
we got cut. Precision instruments. We got a 4-foot hacksaw blade and a sawzall.
It's what we got.
Yeah, that's what we got.
We're anchored out at Susha right now. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
And now it leaves a little bit of a burr there.
You can knock off that burr with your file. It's aluminum, it's going to come off pretty easy. There, that comes off of there. So then you got your shorter rivet head, I guess you could call it. We lost it.
Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, it's under. Here it is. All right.
We got that. Okay. Now, all you got to do is take this and put it back in here, and it'll go pretty easy. And then you just put that rivet back in there.
Take your small hammer.
Take your little...
Nothing like the right tool for the job. You want that ball all the way up, right?
You're showing to do what you can do with what you got. So, yep. So you got it right there now. So then you'll stick it and you'll put it back in there just to... And then
there you go.
Now you have a much shorter rivet, so it don't have as far to pull it, so it will pull it up tight now. So And then you got a shorter rivet.
So
if you're close to a hardware store, you can just go buy your short rivets, but we're not, so we're going to do this.
wait, you mean I could have bought short rivets?
Well, not for what we were using them for.
Didn't know that. I had trouble just buying the right size rivets in the first place for those mast steps. The mast steps, the difficulty, there were a lot of little difficulties that we ran into with those. But yeah, this worked really well, and that and the 5200 assured that our mast steps are secure. I'm going up them today, so to do this, and I'll take the GoPro, put it on my head so you guys can come along. All right, there we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, Norman, this is the hard part, going around this shit. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. I can't really step on these, I don't think. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I kind of have to though. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, I'm gonna drop these lazies. Okay, here comes another one. Okay, so I have my drill and it is tied to me here. We're about to have some wakes. We don't want to lose this cheek block overboard. So I'm gonna there we go. Drill that one out. Should I rivet that now? With
put one in for sure. That way you'll know where the next one is.
I could do the top two, or the bottom corner and then the kitty corner one on top. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Just wanted to make sure it was long enough.
right, let's see if your rivet works. Woo! There we go. Yeah, it went snug. I think it's good. See, we got all these lines attached because we don't want to drop a Milwaukee drill. You like my Italian seasoning? Pretty good idea. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Norman knows best. I sure wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have known how to do it. Well, they're going in. It's just this little rivet gun is not the ideal rivet gun for this. Although the great big one would be pretty hard to deal with up here, so you know, there's that. Woohoo! Man, it about rained a bit. What's the point in that?
He said it's not urgent. So.
Uh-oh. All right, that one's done. Don't think I put it in upside down or anything. Huh?
You have the drill if you did.
This one's gonna be a little harder. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, that would have been good. That is the way to do this, isn't it? All right. Those are done. No, I think I'm going to go up and take care of the top. Be done with that. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right there. So we're not sure exactly if this is going to work, but I'm trying to, I want to secure this so that it's not turning. This turns up there, but I want the base to not turn. So I got some Gorilla Glue. I believe that's gonna work, but I don't know. That about right? Is that all right?
Yeah, that looks good, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna glob some on the top of those things because okay, I'm coming down.
And the battery is only.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna release the clutch. Hold on.
Everything up here looks pretty good. Okay. That's pretty slick. Works pretty good.
Yeah. Free bird.
Whew. Boy, that is slick, that riveting.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool invention. Whoever thought of it. I guess they used to do it a long time ago with the ships.
Yeah, well, that's how the Titanic was put together.
Yeah.
Great big rivets. There you go. Now just do a half hitch on that side. Okay. There we go. Now it's hanging up.
Yep.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, so we had that.
Okay.
Now, what's happening just a guessy thing. Wherever you think it looks good, we'll make sure it's there.
A little more. I think that's pretty good right there, don't you?
Okay. I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so now I can just cut this wherever here. Yeah, if we get this one right, then you can just make the other one match, huh?
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah, this is what you'd use for lifelines or whatever, Beck.
Do you need to burn the end?
So if we do a little extra on this, then that gives us some adjustment too. Okay, so you can snug that one. Go ahead, just snug it down and tie it on that cleat right there. Nice. Yeah, I like it.
Alright, so now it's done.